Hi everyone. Today we're going to discuss simplifying expressions with whole numbers by combining integers. One way to help you better understand integers is to use colored counters. A yellow counter will represent a positive number, and a red counter will represent a negative number. What do you think happens when you combine a yellow counter and a red counter? So if I drag out a yellow counter and a red counter, I have one positive counter and one negative counter. When I combine these together, they would cancel each other out. A positive one and a negative one are opposite of each other. We call these zero pairs. So anytime you have one yellow counter and one red counter, you're creating a zero pair. This is the same as saying adding opposites. We have a positive one and a negative one. Those two are opposite each other, and they would combine to give you 0. If we look at an example, how can we use counters to combine -4 and -3? They have the same sign, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 negatives, which means a -4 and a -3 combine to be -7. There was nothing there that we were able to cancel out. If I look at +3 and -2, I can create 0 pairs. One yellow and one red would equal 0, so they cancel each other out. I have another yellow and red, so those would also cancel each other out. I'm left with one positive yellow, so 3 and -2 combine to equal +1. When writing out the rules, combining integers with the same sign. This refers to the first example we did. So we said -4 and -3 combine to give you -7. Therefore, when the signs are the same, you find the sum of the numbers. 4 and 3 is 7, and you keep the sign. So like we said, -4 and a -3 would combine to give you -7. We found the sum and we kept the sign. Combining integers with different signs. So again, if we go back to 3 and -2, these two numbers have different signs. When the signs are different, you find the difference and you keep the sign of the larger number. So again, if we look at 3 and -2, the signs are different. So we find the difference. The difference between 3 and 2 is 1. And we keep the sign of the larger number, which is positive because 3 is the larger number. Here are the rules written out. Again, same signs. When the signs are the same, find the sum. You add and keep the sign. Different signs. When the signs are different, you find the difference and you keep the sign of the larger number.